Hey guys, Art 17 here, and we're in week 6, moving right along, as I always say. And if you look down here, we're at assignment number 10, which is near and far, 2 drawings. I'll talk about 11 and the homework later in the week, which is pretty extensive. This one's kind of an easier one, but maybe not for some. Near and far. So I'm going to show you some images here of just whatever, because the drawing choice is of your own. You can draw whatever you want. That being said, you are to draw a drawing of your subject and then focus in, zoom in, if you will, on part of it. Just a part of it. So let's take this one. Let's say you were to draw this. You draw this flower with a bunch of leaves and a stem, and it has a light source. It has shadowing. It has light and shadow areas from your light source, something I've been talking about since the beginning. So I want to see that represented. If you were to do something like this, it doesn't have to be a flower. I'm saying that it can be any drawing as long as it has shape, because you drew with your shading knowledge and attention to your light source. So let's say you drew this, and I know you're going to focus in on just this part of it. So that becomes a full page drawing. Or it could be even smaller than that. Okay? As small as you want, or as large as you want. If you want to focus in on a quarter of this, or an eighth of it, or a 16th of it, or any place around the drawing. Could be here. Could be just the tip of this. Could be the stem right here. Okay? And then that becomes a full page drawing. All the way around the page. That focused in, zoomed in, smaller portion of this becomes a drawing, okay? On its own, same size as the original. So that's 2 drawings. One of your subject, one zoomed in on your subject. Same, both of them the same page size, okay? And in a lot of cases, maybe not this, you're going to need a background to it. Let's say if we did a landscape and you were doing something like this. Let's say you did this and you want to zoom in on the top of the castle. That becomes a full page drawing. That little portion right here that you're going to zoom in on. I keep saying it over and over because a lot of students get this wrong. They send me a little portion on a little tiny piece of paper, or a little portion of a little tiny piece of paper. No, I'm talking about zooming that in so it's a full page drawing. Okay, so here's your original drawing, and then you're going to zoom in on part of it, and that becomes a full page drawing. That's all it is. 2 drawings, 2 separate drawings, not on the same page. 2 separate drawings, not on the same page. Okay? So that's fairly simple as far as instructions go, except for whatever you draw has to have shading, it has to have proportion, it has to have light source representation, your direction of light source. We talked about that a million times, so you should know what I'm talking about now, and I don't have to explain it. But if you need me to explain it, let me know, and I'll go through it with you personally. I don't want to take the time here. Most people have been watching the videos and know what I'm talking about. So I hope you're one of those students that have been watching the videos and knows what I'm talking about. Because actually, you should be caught up. You should be working on the landscape and ready to send that to me this week. And all these are all done. 1, 2, 3, 4 week. They're all done. But if not, keep working on them, send them to me, I'll grade them when you send them, and I may ask you to do more work to them, okay? All right.